हेलो, हाउ आर यू? आप लोग कैसे हैं? चलिए, आई थिंक we have done the return type and the functions last time, so it is the part third of a function. So today we will talk about the what is the flow of execution. So please make it sure that we have to discuss the flow of execution first of all. So exactly what is the flow of execution? Flow of execution means how your function, how your program will execute in a sequence. If I am going to talk about, let's suppose I am going to make a program once again. I'm going to copy this one and let's suppose uh, okay, now it start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I will execute this function, how it will execute, how it will give the output. So my main thing is, so first of all, we have to think about it will start from main. So as I told you, wherever it is outside means it is not taking the indent space just out of the definition. So it is the main part. So it will execute from here, then it will come from here, then it will go the value here, it will send this value to this area, and it will add the value and give the result. So flow of execution means first 4, then 5, then 6, then it will move to the 1, then it moves to the 2, then it will move to the 3. I think it is pretty clear to all of you. So how it will execute? These numbers are showing the flow of execution. So I wrote these numbers as it is. So it will start from 4, then 5, then 6, then 6 will send the values to the 1, then function parameters will accept the values. These are the two parameters. Okay, then it will add the value, it will now, and then after that it will give the sum. I think it is pretty clear to all of you. So let's see what is the output of this program. It must be the 60. Yeah, absolutely, it is 60. So I think it is pretty clear to all of you the what is the flow of execution. I made a one another program where you can clear this concept also. So now what will be the flow of execution here? So here I am accepting three values. P stands for principal, R stands for rate, T stands for the time, 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 and it is accepting the values and sending to the function. Function name is INST, interest, INST. Okay, it is sending these two values to interest. Here we are calculating the function and returning some value, and after that we are printing the answer to the here. So how will execute? So let's see here. First it will move to the 4, then 5, okay, then 6. The flow of execution is written here. Okay, please make it sure you have to keep your eyes on the both the lines where I am going to highlight the things and this here. Okay, first 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. When you will get all these values, it will collect the values, arguments, and it will send the values to the one line, means to the function. Here the parameters will accept the values. These are the parameters, three parameters x, y, z. We use the values, we calculate the values, and transfer the answer to the SI. Then we are going to return the value SI, and we are printing again. We are coming to the 7. Okay, it's mean after the 7 we will move to the 1, 2, and 3, and 3 will send the value to the 7, and it will come to the 8. One thing I must write down here: 7, then 8. Okay, because whatever we are sending the value by the return statement, so it will come to this line, and answer will accept the value. Answer will accept the value, and it will print here. Okay, I think it is pretty clear to all of you. So one thing I want to tell you here also, because if you are using the return statement, or somewhere we have used the not written statement. Okay, so it is called the void, no, it is called the void function. It is called the void function, and where you have the return statement, it is called the non-void function. Please make it sure we have two types of function here also: void function, non-void function. Void function when you are returning, non-void function when you are not returning the values, and void function when you are not returning the values. So make it sure it should be pretty clear. Make the note of that. Okay. Here we are not returning any value. This is statement, so it is the void function. Here we are returning the value, it is non-void function. Okay, so let's we have to execute this program. Okay, so now we have to accept the principal. Let's suppose I'm going to take 12 any value. You can take 14,000. Okay, rate of interest to, I'm using the integer value. Please make it sure you can use the float value also. Okay, 4 years, and the simple interest is 1120. Okay, so it is the answer. So it is the flow of execution. I think it is pretty clear to all of you. I think ये आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. Okay, so now next we are moving to the I think last time I explained how will you accept the two answers by returning one from one statement. So let's see this, how we will return these two answers from one statement. I think we have done this one. Okay, so I think there is no need to discuss the previous thing again and again. So today we are going to stop it here. This is the main thing that you have to remember: flow of execution, non-void function, and the void function. Thank you and have a nice day.